Let me ask you a question. Now, in situation comedy, at least back in the days where I would get my limited roles,
yes,
they would the night before drop off the latest script in front of your door. And then you would get the latest script. Is that the same with the drama? Would you be at your hotel and they would say, here's your script? Oh, now it'd be email.
Yes.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. You're getting new stuff up until right before.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
At least on this show. I don't know on other dramas.
You think the other shows, they don't use email?
Yeah, I think other shows don't use email.
They text it.
Speaking of which, there is the American Pigeon Museum is in Oklahoma City.
And did you enjoy yourself going there?
I did enjoy myself.
How many times
going
did you visit it?
I only went once because they have very limited hours.
Oh.
It was literally like it had to be Thursday from 2 to 4.
And you went there. What is there? Are the sisters from The Odd Couple there? That's a good joke for anybody who's 95 years old. Jamie Kaler would have loved
Oh,
that.
God. He lives close enough that he might have heard it.
And he's big enough to kick my ass. Even at 90.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he could take me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he works out. He still thinks he's got a shot.
Oh.
He works out.
He does work out. Yeah.
He keeps in shape.
Yeah.
I just saw him in an ad recently, so he's
good for him.
He's doing it.
He deserves it. He looks great. Yeah. Go ahead.
Pigeon Museum, guys.
What's in
the
there?
American Pigeon. It is the Pigeon Museum.
Wait, so what's in there? What are you learning that you couldn't learn by just walking outside and seeing
I'm
them?
so happy you asked, guys.
You went?
Yes, I went.
Yeah, between 2 and 4 on Thursday.
Yeah, 2 and 4 on a Thursday, right? Yeah. Not only that, I went with Terrence Winter and I went.
The two of you went.
Wow.
The two of us went.
Stallone's out, doesn't like birds. Hates them. Hates birds.
Scared of
Stallone was working. And we had
even when
we had some time.
showrunner wasn't, but he was.
The showrunner's not working, but
Yeah,
Slyers.
everything's cool, guys.
now
Don't
you're
worry about
getting
it. Yeah. And it was, I believe it was my I was about to wrap for the season and it was near the end. And we went to the Pigeon Museum. And guys, there is a world of pigeonry.
Yes.
Fanciers are what they're called. The people who are into. There is a Hall of Fame.
Who's in the Hall of Fame? Like certain pigeons are?
No, they're racers and they're owners and they're investors and they're people. And there are numerous, I would say dozens of pigeons who have received medals of honor from the United States government
Because they carry
during
things.
World War I and World War II.
Sure.
So I just feel like
we deserve to give them more respect.
we deserve
when we see
to give you guys deserve to give them a little bit more respect than what you're giving. Now.
You know. There's historically we have badmouth pigeons on the show.
I know.
For years.
That's the only reason I'm here today.
I get it. You know
We
what?
took a hard stance early, and we
You
just
really did, and you dug your heels in.
We did. We're anti-pigeon.
Can I tell you, there are some gorgeous pigeons. We think
don't believe you.
We think of the shit pigeons that we have. There are plumed pigeons, gorgeous pigeons. I've got photos I can show you.
No, that's not cool.
No. Let's
do
get
they
into it.
range all the way from gray to dark gray?
No, guys.
A lot of different hues.
Forget what you think of as a pigeon.
What other colors are there then?
Every color.
Every color. I hear there's plumage.
Fuck off. I'm getting my phone.
There's like a purple pigeon.
Oh, purple. Red.
The purple man.
There's not a red pigeon.
Guys,
Red pigeon.
you are living in a closed off
If there's a
view of
red
what
pigeon,
pigeons
it's because
are.
he just ate another pigeon and he's covered with blood. That's why he's red.
Just you fucking talk amongst yourselves.
Well, I have a question because so we're talking about pigeons getting awards, and I'm thinking what other animals get awards? Like horses, probably,
Yeah.
dogs,
Yeah.
dolphins. I think there's some dolphins that were in the Navy.
Maybe.
Sure, okay.
Is there any other animal that you can think of that might have gotten a military award? Well, there was the Welsh. Was it a goat?
Oh yeah,
Goat.
He was
we
more
learned
of a
about
mascot.
that.
But yeah. There's a
William Goat or whatever his name was.
I learned recently.
These are all pigeons.
Are those photographs or just paintings?
Photographs.
Those look like paintings. Those
are photographs.
If I may, they look like glued together puzzles.
Okay.
Can you hand that to me?
That's definitely a hotel.
Can you do everything in your power not to extend your arm?
I could have figured it too.
Okay, something just happened.
Oh Jesus.
All right, you're getting a. What's it doing? It's making some
Oh
weird.
Jesus.
Get it.
Why is it
Text
doing
message
that?
from
Why is
Stallone.
it doing that?
I have no idea
Oh,
why
you-
it's doing
here.
that. Give it to me.
Why is it? It looks like it's
Take it from the old-
outlining on everything.
It's because the new phones do that there where you can like
I just got
copy
a new
parts of
phone.
a picture.
Oh.
So these are pigeons, and so this is at somebody's house.
No, this is at the Pigeon Museum.
I understand that, but that can't be better than somebody's front.
It's just a
front
woman
room.
named Esther's house.
By the way, the best part of the whole Pigeon Museum is they have this letter that is framed. That's
From?
That's from the Mrs. Pigeon, like the woman who founded the Pigeon Museum, who really believes in pigeonry. I took a picture of this, I might read you this letter.
Take a look at this, Matt. You will be as underwhelmed as I am. Can I ask you a question? I'm very serious.
Yeah.
When you and Terrence showed up, did they have to wake up? Like, were they amazed?
No, there were lots of people there.
There was nobody else there.
Yes, there were.
I disagree with you.
This is the American Pigeon Museum.
I understand what it is.
There are people who are very into pigeons.
They come from other states.
They come from other states to see this pigeon museum.
Andrea, for your own good, I'm going to delete this photo.
No. Give me this.
You shouldn't have that. You should not have that.
Give me this.
Who do you show that to other than us?
What? That is a gorgeous bird.
What? No, I don't even understand what way it's facing.
It's facing. It's.
Where's its head?
You talking about the top one?
In. Yeah. Nah. It looks like a beautiful white peacock.
Yeah, have you ever seen a peacock?
Yeah.
I don't think you have. Based on what you just said.
Fuck
Peacocks
off, all
are
of
a
you.
rainbow.
Listen.
Yeah.
This was my favorite part of it. It was a letter from Wendy Becker to Thelma Snyder.
Okay, so Wendy's writing to Thelma.
Okay, Wendy's writing to Thelma.
She writes.
Okay, dear Thelma.
Can you do it in a voice? Can you do it like the way you think? What's her name?
Wendy.
Wendy. The way you think she would have said
I think this is funny because Thelma's the woman who founded the Pigeon Museum.
Right, but this is Wendy.
This is Wendy writing to her.
Okay.
And I think this is framed as a fuck you
to Wendy,
from Thelma.
This is Thelma getting back at Wendy.
This is Thelma getting back because this is framed in the museum.
All right, please give us some character here. I want to hear Wendy. I want to read.
Dear Thelma.
Is there a date on this letter, by the way?
July 6, 1992.
Oh, it's not. I apologize. I don't need as old of a character as I thought.
Didn't you expect it to be like 1932?
Yes, I did. Yeah. I did not expect the 90s to come
Oh, no, this museum hasn't been around that long. This is new. People were clamoring for this.
Wendy just stopped listening to Baby's Got Back and wrote this letter.
Okay, first of all, Wendy is the, I believe, editor-in-chief of the Racing Pigeon World.
Oh, boy. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, wow. So we're dealing with the titans of the industry here.
The titans of the industry clashing.
All right. So she's writing to Thelma.
She's writing to Thelma.
And again, as a fuck you, Thelma puts it on the wall next to
I believe so. That's my opinion. I'm not going to put words in Thelma's mouth.
Did you speak to Thelma?
I think Thelma's no longer with us.
We've lost Thelma.
I think we've lost Thelma. My guess is Wendy's probably gone too. I don't know. It's 1992.
Right.
Do you think Wendy murdered Thelma?
Honestly,
or vice versa? Read the letter.
Okay. Dear Thelma, it was nice talking to you on the telephone. I can't thank you enough for taking the time to talk with me. As it turned out, the July issue was our last, as we simply didn't have the money to hold on and were unable to find any backing. Quite frankly, I don't see how the sport will support a museum when they can't even support a magazine that's only $30 a year. I believe that you may get it built, but I don't see how it will be maintained.
They put that on the wall?
This is a fuck you. This is a fuck you to Wendy.
Please believe that I don't mean this in any unkind way, but my eyes have really been opened as to what people say what they want and what in reality they will actually support. By the way, I took a picture of this because it tickled me to such delight.
By the way, there's nobody in the world I love more than Thelma for putting this on the wall.
Me too, because Thelma was like,
I got it built.
You all
Guess
were
what,
against
bitch?
this.
Bam.
Bam.
30 years later.
30 years later.
Stannies.
Fuck you. We're open Thursdays from 2 to 4, bitch.
Suck it, Wendy.
Yeah.
To hear the whole conversation, subscribe for free on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts, or visit nevernotfunny.com.